This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sun Devils will kick this deep to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
The Longhorns will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back. It's Jones. That ball snagged for a completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, ASU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cobb. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Breaks way down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Gets out quickly to the left side. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Jones. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Pass the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a side.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down. They're going to throw the football. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be Smoger right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm to the pass rush. He's sacked.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
Back to throw. It's Jones. Back-to-back deep shots. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Moves out of the pocket. He's looking deep again. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Arizona State offense takes over. 1st and 10.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Pressure is coming. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Touchdown, Arizona State. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. He runs it into the end zone, and those 2 points will tie the football game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Cobb.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the out route. The sophomore with great work after the catch.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better.
The pass rush gets home. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. The ball is caught.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a sack. They got it back at the 4-yard line.
A risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. To the air, it's Jones. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Jones. Finds his man, it's Johnson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Texas. A huge defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They'll try a pass here. Makes the ground. It's Cobb. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. The Longhorns begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better. A deep shot right down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Ending off on the draw play. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Boom. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Still no answer for this offense.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, knocked right through.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. Refuses to go down.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll try and run it. There's the running back. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He hands it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the handoff. He breaks free. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He's running out of time here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Inside the 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
At the 10-yard line. 2nd down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. We're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pass, it's Jones. He escapes the pocket. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Sun Devils looking to run some tempo here. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Now the important point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and first down.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Longhorns with first and 10 here. And they'll run it with the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Rolling the dice a bit, up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Down at the 3-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And tackled there by the defense.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Goal line formation for the defense. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Texas. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
41, Arizona State. 36.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18, returning, trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Takes over. 1st and 10.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Scanning the field, it's Jones. The pass rush closing in. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And there's the handoff. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense takes over. 1st and 10.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Jones. The receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught Cleveland. They've got him out through a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30. And that's good for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Back to throw. It's Jones. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass caught on a comeback route. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Texas 6. Arizona State 31.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll try the right side on the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Back to pass. It's Jones. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Movement here from the tight end. Play fake, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Handoff to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
To the air, it's Jones. Running out of time in the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And The bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Arizona State.
The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Looking for a late, deep throw.
And it's incomplete. He dropped it. Somehow,
That is a fitting ending the way this offense has played today. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable.